Namaste. Welcome, everybody. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Wanted to do a really nice live for all of you for about 15-20 minutes, and I'll also be back on here later today. We're just going to do some really nice acupressure to relax and continue to enjoy the holiday wherever you are in the world. I am streaming live from 4 places. I am streaming live from YouTube, our main channel, our YouTube Fertility and Weight Loss for the first time, and also Instagram. Love you all on Instagram, and of course TikTok. So get into a comfortable place, just relax. If you're with your friends and family, then I want you to do some acupressure with them. And then also we're on Patreon. We have 2 courses, one on fertility and one on weight loss. So be sure to check out those courses. And we've got some really great things happening in 2025. All right. And also, if you want an appointment with me, there's the second link in the link tree. All right, enough of me chatting. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to put the timer on so we can go ahead and get started. We're going to start with a breathing exercise today. So it's going to be really nice. What we're going to do is we're going to grab yin tong, and then we're also going to acupress. You can acupress like this, or you can acupress like this. So I want all of you to do this with me for the next minute or two. And I just want you to breathe in from your abdomen or chest, close your mouth, and breathe from one or both nostrils. This will help relax you. This will help ground you. And you got to breathe for good health. All right, here we go for the next minute or so. Wonderful. That was a minute. So we're going to do more of that towards the end. All right, next what we're going to do is we're going to grab our fingers and then we're going to go ahead and acupress. Let's do this for the next minute or two. This is a fantastic point for many, many reasons. It's going to serve you well for just general relaxation. So many of us are not getting enough sleep. We're not relaxing enough. This acupressure protocol is going to help you just to sleep if you have that deep fatigue and you can't even sleep. We know, we've been there, right? So this is going to help you with that overworked, that fatigue. If gentlemen, if you're struggling with just not even getting your energy, harnessing that energy, this is such a great protocol. So I want you to consider doing this protocol whenever you are feeling just low in energy, or if you can't sleep. This is also going to relay into so many different things. This can also relay into weight loss, right? If you're not sleeping 7 to 8 hours, then weight loss can't happen. Also, if you're trying to have a baby, this is a great protocol for both men and women. It's going to help you to relax, let the body, let the flow happen. Oh, thank you so much, Tammy, for the donation. All our donations go towards 2 future free clinics, so I really appreciate the support. So this is a great protocol for both men and women for fertility, as the eyes represent the ovaries, and also the eyes also represent the prostate. So really helping both men and women. It can also help you with calming your bladder, and it can just help you to focus. Really great protocol in general. I want you to consider doing this protocol whenever you are low in energy, or even if you're anxious or anxiety. This area right here is yin tong. Remember, we have the human, Anna. We also have him, which is Adam, right? So it mirror images like this and mirror images like this. So it can represent not only the gut, where the majority of the happy chemicals are, but also can represent yin tong, which represents helping out, balance out thyroid, blood pressure, blood sugar, FSH, LH, estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone. So really great protocol to do this. Next, I'm going to put my hair up, and then we are going to do a few more face points, a few ear points, and a few hand points. So I want you all to follow along. The focus of today's is just to relax, and really good points for stress free, which is going to help your cortisol, which can help balance out the rest of your hormones so that your body is more balanced. Oh, thank you so much for the donation. Really appreciate it. So next thing we're going to do is, I think what we're going to do is we're going to try to get our gua sha tool, and you can actually find these at the dollar store, or if you go to the 7th link in my bio, you get them. They're mostly on Amazon, but go ahead and do what you got to do. And we're going to go ahead and do this. Now, this is a great protocol for relaxation. A lot of times people hold the stress in their forehead and in their temples. So this is going to do a couple of things for you. It's going to help you with any headaches or migraines. It's also going to help you with not only headaches and sinus trouble. There's actually frontal sinus, maxillary here, ethmoid and sphenoid here. And also it can also help you with immunity. This time of year, people are around their friends and family, hugging and giving a kiss. So this can help you to kind of boost immunity. Now, if you are sick, do of course work with your doctor. These points are meant to work in recommendation with your doctor, not in lieu of. So these are great protocols to also relax you, help you with stress, and also can help you boost that immunity. Remember, the body is mirror image just like this, and the body is mirror image just like this. Next protocol that we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take our gua sha tool, and we're going to grab and we're going to do a point on the maxillary sinus. But before I do that, remember, mirror image like this, 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 right? So if we can do that, we're going to help in so many different ways, and I want you to consider that. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the gua sha tool, we're going to go ahead and do this. Oh, this feels so good. I think I must hold a lot of pressure in my maxillary sinus cavity. I can feel it on my teeth. So this is a great protocol for lots of different reasons. Not to mention it's going to help you with aging skin, but this can also relax you in so many different ways. Remember, the whole body is mirror image like this and like this, right? So this is good for good skin. And also, gentlemen, this is great for you because I feel like most people don't breathe well, but if you acupress this area, you're clearing out the nasal passageways, which is going to help you with immunity. It's also not only going to help you with immunity, but it's also going to help you to breathe better, which is going to improve nitric oxide, which is going to help with anxiety. It's going to help with women's issues. It's going to help with men. So this is such a great protocol. And also this represents the gut. So it's going to help with water metabolism. It's going to help you with metabolism in general. So this is also another really great protocol. Also, if you're struggling with stress and blood pressure, which many of us do, then this is also a good protocol that you can do in addition to the recommendations of your doctor. Remember, this area right here is so good for not only the jawline, but this is also a great protocol to help with blood pressure, which is going to help you because if you can help yourself to relax, then it's going to help your doctor help you with blood pressure. Really good protocol. Now, a lot of people too, after you do this protocol, if you don't have a gua sha tool, that's okay. Use your fingers, not a problem. You can get these on the 7th link in the bio, or you can go to the dollar store. I see them in nice packaging, actually. The next thing you can do is after you do this protocol, what I want you to consider doing is I want you to consider going down like this. This is going to help with lymphatic drainage. This can be very helpful for just the body to circulate just on its own with the body fluid. Also, this can help with weight loss. And also, if you're struggling with a cough and a cold or a sore throat, this is also going to help you. So really good. Thank you for considering doing this. Again, this is a gua sha tool. So this is also a really good thing that you can do. If you don't have a gua sha tool, then you can take your fingertips and you can just acupress just like this to push the fluids down, which can be really helpful. So I want you to consider doing this. Gosh, I already feel my throat relaxing when I do this. So I want you to consider doing this when you are feeling kind of stuck with your throat. Really good things that you can do. Fantastic. Then the next thing that I want you to consider doing is I want you to go ahead and grab your fingers, and then I want you to go ahead and cut across like this. And this can also redistribute that fluid, helping you along the way. Really good thing that you can do. Really, really good stuff. All right, next thing that we're going to do is that we are going to go to the ear. We're going to do 2 protocols on the ear. I don't know about you, but I already feel really good. So what I want you to consider doing is I want you to go around the ear like this. So let's go ahead and do this for the next minute. And this is fantastic. So I want you, oh, this feels so good. Remember, ears are full of endorphins, opioids, serotonin, dopamine. It's going to help you to feel better. So if you're struggling with, quitting smoking or quitting vaping, or you're just stressed out, that cortisol just going on a all-time high, this is a great protocol that you can do. So I want you to consider acupressing this when you're feeling a little stressed out. Of course, talk to your doctor, but these are self-care things that you can do every couple of minutes, every hour. I do it myself. I just make sure the camera is off on the Zoom, and I do this, or I do this before I have to go to a holiday gathering, or I sit in my car for a few minutes and do this, and this can help with stress relief. So this is such a good protocol that you can do. This is also really helpful if you're feeling angry, if you're feeling overworked, if you're feeling stressed, if you feel tension. And then yes, maybe that's why people do touch their ear when they're stressed. Yeah, darling. So this is a really good protocol to also do for blood sugar and blood pressure. Of course, work with the recommendations of your medical doctor, of course. So this is also really good if you're trying to quit smoking, trying to quit vaping, bringing in the new year. Also, this is really good if you're trying to do intermittent fasting. You don't want to break your fast, or you don't want to do nighttime eating. So really good protocol that you can do as well. Next thing that I want you all to focus on is I want you to go to the inner ear, and I want you to do this. This is such a magical set of points, and they feel really, really good. So I want all of us to do this together. So let's go ahead and do this together. We're going to go ahead and take our, let me just adjust one of the lives. There you go. And then what we're going to do is, this is an acupressure pen. You can get it on the 7th link in the bio if you want. And we're going to do this. This is a great protocol. Gentlemen, if you're struggling with testosterone, high or low testosterone, this can be helpful. Ladies, if you're stressed out and you want lower cortisol, you want to sleep better, or you're struggling with hot flashes or night sweats or fertility issues, this is such a great protocol to do in addition to your doctor's recommendation. Oh, and it feels amazing. And also, why is that it accesses all the meridians in the body. So I want you to consider doing this. So this is a great thing that you can do. I want you to consider doing this throughout the day. Oh, it feels so good. It balances out the entire body. So I want you to consider doing this protocol as best as you can. Really good thing that you can do to help balance out unexplained weight loss, unexplained fertility, high and low testosterone. If you're having an issue, you're not quite sure what to do, this is a great protocol. We did do sinus. A couple of things you can do again for sinus, which we did cover, is we did do the top right here, and we also did this right here. When you're doing the acupressure, do your very best to pick a few points and do them throughout the day. I want you to get 20 minutes of acupressure in, and if there's a certain protocol you really love, you can do it every 20 minutes, or you can repeat it, but do your best to get 20 minutes of acupressure in. The next thing that I want to do is I'm going to do last call for questions. So if you're super on YouTube, it is the yellow, it's a super on YouTube, and the subscriber on TikTok is the yellow star, and you get top priorities for first questions. And I will do my, oh, thank you. Thank you. This I got from India. Thank you. That's very sweet. That somebody commented that they like my nose stud. It's very simple, very understated, very small, because I do work a corporate job. So really simple thing, but thank you. I got it in India last time. I got one in purple too, but I haven't been brave enough to wear that yet. So really good. So all the points work for weight loss, because it's going to help relax you, which is going to reduce the cortisol, let the hormone do what you need to, sleep better. And if you can do, your 10,000 steps a day and help yourself with drinking water, half your body weight in ounces of water, and also pick a diet. Intermittent fasting is great. That's going to do great with the acupressure, and try to get 20 minutes of acupressure. All right. Yeah, I know, but it's hard. I know. Good point. That one of the persons is saying corporate should allow you to wear the jewelry you want. Agreed, but change is slow, so I'm going to do my best to go along with it. So really good for migraines. What you can do here, actually, let's do a wellness point that's going to be good for a lot of different things. So the only restriction I have on this next point is don't do it if you're pregnant. The hand represents the uterus, so please don't do the hand points if you're pregnant. Also, the foot points are the same way, so please don't do the hand and foot points if you're pregnant. So what I want you to do, as long as you're not pregnant, is I want you to acupress like this. Remember, the body is mirror image just like this, 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 and like this. So you get an entire body image, multiple body images. So what we're going to do is we're going to acupress like this. This is such a phenomenal program. Yes, it is a program if you want to do it. So this is a great protocol for helping with so many different things. You can do it like this, or you can do it like this. So let's see. Yes, that's good to do acupressure for neuropathy. Yes, absolutely. You can try this protocol in addition to seeing your acupuncturist. Again, just don't do it if you're pregnant. This protocol specifically, don't do it if you're pregnant. But this is a great protocol for headaches, for migraines, for stress, for cortisol, deflating that cortisol belly. It can help you with sinus trouble, maxillary sinus, frontal sinus, ethmoid and sphenoid sinus. This can also help you with a cough. It can help you with back pain, hip pain, shoulder blade pain, neck pain, eye strain from computer work. This can help you with L2, L3, L4, L5, S1 discomfort, lower lumbar discomfort. This can help you with pain down the back of the legs, pain in the front of the legs, pain on the side of the legs, pain, foot pain. Who doesn't have foot pain? I have foot pain. So this is a great protocol for so many different things. It can also help you with indigestion, digestion. This can help you with acid reflux. This can help you with the toothache. This can help you with bleeding gums. Do work with your dentist, of course. This can help you with colitis, IBS, Crohn's disease. This can help you in so many ways too. If you have tummy trouble, if you have too much pooping, diarrhea, or too little pooping, this can help you. This can also help you, of course, with constipation. This can help you. In fact, my tummy is rumbling, even though even though I'm not constipated. This is a great protocol for helping with tummy trouble. This can also help you if you have endometriosis, painful periods. It can also help regulate a period. Just stop when you get 3 regular periods, and of course stop when you are pregnant. This is also a great protocol for men. I like this protocol for men because it can relieve headaches, migraines. It can help men breathe better. It can help with blood sugar, blood pressure, hot flashes. But men also, it helps with the core, also with the back of the body, the front of the body, and it can also help energize. So this is one of the best male points, but this is just a great overall point. It's not scratching. I'm actually acupressing between the metacarpals. So if I can acupress, this is the meatiest part to do that. Oh, if you want, you can use a tool. Yes, you can use the tool and you can just do this. But I'm not using my nails. I'm actually using the thumb, the nail bed, not the nail beds, but, I guess the distal phalange, but I'm using the part where you can go. And then if you're doing the point, do it in between the metacarpals. That's the juiciest part of the point. All right, fantastic. What does it do? It's a good wellness point. So this can help you with aches and pains. It can help you with weight loss. It can help you with fertility, along with your doctor's recommendations, of course. So all the lives are on both YouTube channels. They are on the YouTube channel for Empirical Grace Fertility and Weight Loss, and also on the main YouTube channel, which actually has some really good courses for women, but it's the main YouTube channel is for men. So if you are a man or have a man in your life, be sure to check it out. For hair loss, there's a couple of things you can do. Actually, a really good point for hair loss is actually this point right here. I know, if you can believe it, this is a great point for hair loss. And also, if you can do 2 things for hair loss, is this point, this acupressure tool you can get in the 7th link in the bio. But if you go to do 20, this is a great point for preventing hair loss. And then, do it for a few minutes before you go to bed. And then also, if you do this acupressure point, wherever you're having the hair follicle, like if you're losing hair on a particular point, then you can use like rosemary oil or whatnot, put it on the point and do it for like a few minutes before you go to bed, wherever you're having the hair loss. And then this is also, you can double it up and use this for your face. This is a derm roller. And you can also get it in the 7th link in the bio. Actually, also the dollar store also has these too. And they're actually pretty comparable for the one that I got on Amazon too. Yes, for TMJ, you can actually use the derm roller and you can acupress just like this. And that can be very, very, very helpful as well. All right, fantastic, fantastic. All right, then I'm going to stay on YouTube as well as Instagram and answer some questions. And then I will be back on here a little bit to answer more questions on TikTok. But I'll see you all in a little bit on TikTok, but I'm going to stay on for YouTube and Instagram. All right, see you a little bit, TikTok. Let's see. You know, I would say if you're dealing with more than one symptom, just pick a few points and try them. You know, I feel like a lot of people are asking a lot of, let me just check one thing. So what I would say to all of you, there was a good question on Instagram. What happens if you're dealing with more than one symptom? I would just say pick a few acupressure points and do them throughout the day, or do them every 20 minutes or whatever is comfortable for you. The good thing about doing acupressure is that the mirror imaging, it accesses so many different things, right? Like the whole body is mirror image, like this, 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 like this. So, if we can just get in the habit of doing acupressure, the magnitude of how it affects our body is so great. So do consider doing that. What do you mean stop when you have 3 regular periods? When it's used for multiple things. The more important thing is the hand points and the foot points if you're pregnant. Yeah, that's a really good point, by the way. Thank you for being on here and being on it. So yes, as long as you're not pregnant, you can repeat the points. If you're pregnant, I'm just careful not to do the hand and foot points when you're pregnant. That's all. So no hand and foot points when you're pregnant. But if you are using it for multiple things and you're not pregnant, you can continue to use that point as long as you're not pregnant. Good question. Thank you for thinking it through. Let's see. Yeah, good question on the direction. My career, I haven't really seen that the direction makes a big difference. So, I would, say do what feels good for you. Good question. These are really good questions, you guys. Instagrammers are on it, man. There was a good question about a crying baby, and I'm trying to find it. Okay, heard it's useful to calm a crying baby or toddler. Yes, actually. My nephew, he's 2 years old, and what I tried on him is the on me endpoint, which, we have Jack here. And I actually acupressed the mastoid process, and it really relaxed him. Actually, most people really like that point. So what you do is you take the behind the earlobe, just acupress the tender spot on the inferior edge of the lower inferior edge of the skull, which is the mastoid process. So do your best to do that, and that can be very, very helpful. So do consider that. Good question. Yeah, these points can be helpful for children too, because, it releases happy chemicals and it's natural. And then it's also just a natural way to help them. So good stuff. Instagrammers are really good today. All right. Let me see. So YouTube, Let's see, no questions on YouTube today, which is odd. So I'm just going to give it a minute and ask if either channel, 2 channels on YouTube, Empirical Grace and Empirical Grace Fertility and Weight Loss. Do either one of you all have questions? I'm going to give it just a minute. I'm going to take a little break and I'm going to go ahead and come back on here, and then I'm going to take my family out to dinner. So let's see. Take a minute. Nothing on, none of the men on the main YouTube channel. No questions today. All right, then happy holidays and so forth. I will come back on here in a little bit and we'll do another set or so. All right, love you all. I'll see you soon. Bye.